The best draft picks ever from all 32 teams. All right, I'm expecting to see Tom Brady. I'm expecting to see Aaron Rodgers. Isn't it funny how the greatest two quarterbacks of all time were both slept on in the draft? Anyways, let's get it bopping, man. Let's get it bopping. Shout out Total Pro Sports, of course. All right, let's see how many they give us.
The NFL draft is a chance for NFL teams to change the course of history.
Right.
Each team has nailed some of those selections. I'm Justin Fraction, and today we take
Justin,
a look at every NFL team's greatest draft selection of all time.
Oh, just one. Oh, just one. Okay.
Larry
Fitzgerald. Gotcha.
The future Hall of Famer helped
Let's
his
keep it
team
simple.
reach Super Bowl 43. He could easily finish top 5 all-time in receiving yards, receptions, and touchdown receptions. The third overall pick from 2004 is the best receiver of his generation. Atlanta Falcons' Deion Sanders. He didn't quite guide them to a Super Bowl, but prime time is the greatest cornerback to ever live.
Yeah.
The 8-time Pro Bowler also won a pair of Super Bowls in his career, which started in Atlanta. Baltimore Ravens' Ray Lewis. Taken 26th overall in the 1996 draft, Lewis was one of the biggest game changers who revolutionized the linebacker position. The 2-time Defensive Player of the Year guided Baltimore to a pair of Super Bowl championships. Buffalo Bills' Andre Reed. The Bills' 4th-round selection in 1985 made it to 7 Pro Bowls. He helped Buffalo reach 4 straight Super Bowls in the 90s. His 951 receptions are 12th all-time in the NFL. Carolina Panthers' Cam Newton. The pick from 2011 concerned many scouts who thought he could be a bust, while his 2015 NFL MVP award and appearance in Super Bowl 50 show that Super Cam was worth the gamble. Chicago Bears' Walter Payton. Payton was taken 4th overall in the 1975 draft. He was the backbone of the Bears for years. The 9-time Pro Bowler led them to a Super Bowl 20 championship and finished with 16,726 career rushing yards. Cincinnati Bengals' Anthony Munoz. The 3rd pick from the 1980 draft.
He was one of the best linemen ever.
Munoz is one of the greatest offensive tackles ever, making the Pro Bowl every year from 81 to 91. Cleveland Browns' Jim Brown, the greatest running back ever, led the Browns to an NFL championship in 1964. Was a 4-time league MVP and had 12,312 career rushing yards and 106 touchdowns. Dallas Cowboys' Roger Staubach. The 10th round selection in 1964, Staubach made the Cowboys America's team in the 70s. He guided them to a pair of Super Bowl championships and threw for 22,700 career passing yards. Denver Broncos' Von Miller. From the 2000 could end up as the best pass rusher ever. He easily hits double-digit sacks each season and single-handedly destroyed Tom Brady and Cam Newton in the 2015 playoffs, leading the Broncos to their 3rd Super Bowl in franchise history. Detroit Lions' Barry Sanders. The greatest Lion ever was a 10-time Pro Bowler, 1997 NFL MVP, and led the NFL in rushing 4 times. Sanders finished with 15,269 career rushing yards. Green Bay Packers' Aaron Rodgers. Plenty of legends have worn blue and yellow, but Rodgers is already making a case as the best quarterback ever. Taken with 24th pick in 2005, he's guided the Packers to a Super Bowl and already has 4 NFL MVPs.
Y'all sleeping. How could y'all pick him 24?
With all due respect to Andre Johnson, there is nobody who has dominated an entire game defensively like Watt in decades. He basically gets a sack per game. Pretty darn good. Indianapolis Colts' Peyton Manning. The top pick of 1998. Manning turned around a historically struggling team and turned them into a powerhouse, leading the Colts to a Super Bowl 41 championship and winning 4 MVPs with the team. Jacksonville Jaguars' Maurice Jones-Drew, 3-time Pro Bowler.
They could have said Fred Jackson. Fred Jackson was solid too. Maurice Jones-Drew was hot.
Despite playing on a porous team most of his career. Kansas City Chiefs' Derek Thomas.
His team
Thomas was taken with the 4th overall pick in 1989. Named to the 90s All-Decade team, Thomas reached 9 Pro Bowls and registered 126.5 career sacks. Los Angeles/St. Louis Rams' Deacon Jones. The 1961 14th round pick was an 8-time Pro Bowler and 2-time Defensive Player of the Year, going down as one of the best defensive ends to ever live. Miami Dolphins' Dan Marino. He wasn't picked until 27th in 1983. Still, Marino won the 1984 NFL MVP, reached 9 Pro Bowls, and tossed 420 career touchdowns and 61,361 passing yards. Minnesota Vikings' Fran Tarkenton.
Never heard of
47,000.
How is that not Adrian Peterson?
42 touchdowns.
What?
And he led the Vikings to 3
Not Randy Moss?
So they lost them all. He transformed the history
Dante
of the Vikings
Culpepper?
forever. New England Patriots'
What?
Tom Brady.
Of course.
6th-round draft choice.
Caught it.
2 NFL MVPs, a ton of records, and 4 Super Bowl titles. Easy choice. New Orleans Saints' Ricky Jackson. Drafted 51st overall in 1981, Jackson reached 6 Pro Bowls with the Saints and is in the Pro Football Hall of Fame. He won 2 Super Bowls with the 49ers.
Never heard of that
New
dude
York
either.
Giants' Frank Gifford. The versatile runner/running back led the G-Men to a 1956 NFL championship and won the league MVP the same year. He had 3,609 rushing yards and 5,434 receiving yards for his career. New York Jets Joe Namath, famous for his guarantee of a Jets Super Bowl III victory over the major favorites Colts, that turned out true. Broadway Joe also threw for 27,663 career passing yards. Oakland Raiders
Joe
Marcus
Namath
Allen,
he's a mother.
overall
Marcus
in
Allen's a mother.
1982.
They could have did
Allen won
Bo
a Super
Jackson
Bowl
too.
18 with the franchise
Coulda did
and was
Bobo.
named MVP of that game. He finished with 12,243 rushing yards. Philadelphia Eagles Chuck Bednarik, the first pick from 1949, led a stout Eagles defense that won the NFL championship in 1949.
No Cunningham, no McNabb.
Pittsburgh
Damn.
Steelers Terry Bradshaw.
Terry.
The first pick from 1970, won 4 Super Bowls with the Steelers, was a 2-time Super Bowl MVP.
Oh,
won
word?
the league MVP in 1978.
Damn,
One
I
of the
didn't even
greatest
know
ever.
that.
San Diego Chargers Junior Seau. The 5th pick from 1990 was one of the greatest linebackers
Damn, I didn't know
ever.
Terry had 4
Playing in
rings.
12
Okay,
Pro
Terry,
Bowls,
we see you.
was the 1992 Defensive Player of the Year and is in Canton. San Francisco 49ers Joe Montana.
Rest in peace, Junior
Joe
Seau,
Cool
man.
wasn't selected until 82nd in 1979.
Joe
All he
Montana
did
was
lead
a mother.
the 49ers to 4
He
Super
was a
Bowl
mother ref.
championships. Simply the best quarterback to ever live. Seattle Seahawks Russell Wilson. Hard to deny his importance to
I
the
don't know
franchise.
about that. I don't
He
know
turned them
about
into
that,
a
sir.
juggernaut and led them to a
I
Super
don't know.
Bowl 48
Yeah, actually, I do
championship.
know. No,
No
you're
doubt
wrong.
more
You're
on
wrong.
the way.
You're wrong.
Tampa Bay Buccaneers Rondé Barber.
He was
the
hot.
66th pick of 1997.
Cadillac
was one of the
Williams.
best corners ever.
Cadillac
Leading
Williams
a
was hot,
legendary
too.
Bucks defense that
But
won
yeah,
Super
Rondé
Bowl
Barber, yeah.
37. Barber racked up 47 career interceptions. Tennessee Titans Earl Campbell. Selected first overall in 1978 when the team played in Houston, Campbell won 3 league MVPs and led the NFL in rushing for 3 years. He had 9,407 career rushing yards. Washington Redskins Darrell Green.
I can't believe the
28th
Vikings
from
didn't do
1983 won 2
Peterson.
Super
Wow.
Bowls with the franchise, as the star corner reached 7 Pro Bowls and had
No
54
Clinton
career
Portis?
interceptions.
Probably because they
Do you
traded
think we
him.
picked the wrong choice for your team? Join us in the comments below.
I think all of them were pretty accurate. I don't know about the Vikings. I mean, that dude did, the quarterback they chose did lead them to 3 Super Bowls, but they lost all 3. But I mean, I guess that's better than Adrian Peterson. He ain't let him do a goddamn Super Bowl. But I mean, I don't know. Adrian Peterson, man, he was fucking dominant. But almost all of them were pretty accurate to me. I'm going to leave a link to Total Pro Sports channel in the description if you guys want to go check them out. I advise that you do. Tweet me more ideas. Instagram to be coming below. Subscribe if you do. We do this shit every day. We don't miss dates. Till next time, this video about how I get more. Oh, and I'm down. Let's get it.
We couldn't throw, throwing interceptions. It just, man.
We just got our totally kicked. We couldn't do diddly poo offensively. We couldn't make a